A new Minecraft update has been released, and that's why today, in my 10-year-old survival world, we're exploring 10 new things they've added. Here I am again on the main menu, and let's go into survival for the first time on the new version. Everything is lagging for me. Here I am now in my world. And I think the first thing we need to get is copper and see what happens. Look at what these recipes, we just unlocked everything in this update, more or less related to copper, but not quite everything. There is one special thing that I will reveal to you later. In any case, let's go past this polished place and get some sleep because it's raining outside. Alright, the first thing I'm interested in making is a copper golem. They've added a golem made of copper. Until now, we've had very few golems in Minecraft. One of them is the iron golem, which, look, is much bigger than me, but the copper golem should be the same size as this block. Before we create it, let's first see what these copper bars look like. It seems to me that they look exactly the same as the iron ones. I think, well, we can also rate all the things we see today. For these, I'll give a score of 6 out of 8 because of the lack of creativity. I definitely like that we have rods of different colors, but the texture is pretty much the same. Yeah, look, when I place them a bit to the side, they actually look okay. I heard there are more different versions, actually 4 versions in total, so we'll wait a bit to see if anything changes. Well, alright. Another thing that can be made from copper is a copper nugget. This is probably the weirdest thing they've added for me, because it's kind of unnecessary. You'll only need a copper nugget, and from it you can maybe just make copper again. When we have this copper nugget, we can also make a copper chain. You can guess that it's just like the one made from iron, but let's try to see how this looks. So we put iron, that looks pretty nice to me, okay, and now we put the new one made of copper and it looks pretty nice like a rope. But this should also have 4 variants, but for all of that we'll have to wait for some time to pass and for all of this to oxidize. And look at this now. I have 1 nugget left. What am I supposed to do with 1 nugget? Come on, man. Okay, let's put it to be sorted, The copper golem will be able to sort all these things, or is this maybe too big of a chest room for him? I'm not sure yet, but I'm sure we don't have copper armor anywhere in the world because they added it today. So let's make new boots, leggings, a chest plate, and a helmet. I'm really curious how this would look if I put it on. My OMG, look how coppery I am. Ha, copper. This should be some kind of beginner armor in the game, but it really looks weird. Would you wear this armor? I currently have 7 levels, so let's get some more levels first, and then we'll enchant the copper armor. I've now come to the end dimension, where my Enderman farm is, and it's really loud here, so we're going to hit the Enderman from behind and collect levels. All the Endermen fall down from that big platform above, and here I just swing my sword. And my ears just burst. Alright, we already have 18 levels, and here I am back. Now we're going to the Super Villager Village so I can get some books and make the best copper armor ever. Here is my library. All the villagers are here and we'll get the best books from them. For example, we'll get Protection 4 for all 4 pieces. We'll also get Mending for all 4 pieces so we can repair them. Besides that, I need Unbreaking too. For the helmet, I also took this enchantment for underwater work, Aqua Affinity. When I combine Protection 4 and Mending, that's 2 levels, and then when I add this one, it's 4, and if I add another one, it would be 7. Of course, we also need to get Feather Falling for the boots, as well as Respiration 3 for the helmet. I came back to the end now, but I also brought an anvil. Because we're going to fix everything here since we have our levels here, our anvil is here, our books are here. Now we can combine everything, and here's the trick. I combined all the books, and in order to combine all 4 books, I'll need over 100 levels in total. But now I can start from scratch and combine, for example, the chest plate for 12 levels, the leggings for 12. And then collect levels up to 30 again, because the fewer levels you have, the faster you collect them. And now, officially, when I enchant this helmet, we have fully enchanted copper armor. Look at how I look. Am I strong? Well, not really. I only have 5 armor points, haha, but if nothing else, at least I'm well enchanted with this armor. That's a total of 3 new things we've seen. We still have 7 more while we're here in the end. I can show you that there's something new here. And that's when you kill the dragon on this island and a portal appears. Sometimes it will show up in the sky. Oops. Okay, this armor isn't very strong. Wait. Sometimes these light spots will appear in the sky. What they mean, I don't know, but it seems to me that it's some kind of story. To add a new dimension, because what else could purple mean? The purple end is shining in the sky like pew 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 and more. Plus, it's not rare at all. Look, it appears very often. What is that? If you think you know what it is, write it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion. And now let's officially test this new copper armor. Come here, Enderman. Let me show you who you've run into. Come on, hit me so I can see how much damage you do, Enderman. It takes 1.5 hearts. Okay. That's the 4th new thing, and now let's go see the 5th one right away. I'll need some copper nuggets, I think, because the next thing we're making... I thought the next thing we're making is a lantern, but I'm not sure how to make it. I researched it. So for the copper lantern, we need these torches and not... How do you make this? Wait a second. We don't need soul torches. We need copper torches. We need coal to mine it normally, and now I put coal, a stick, and a copper nugget on top. Excuse me, how is this a new torch? Wow, light and green. I didn't even know they added this. Now, from this torch, you should be able to make a lantern. That's right, haha, and that lantern can be placed anywhere. This actually looks really nice to me. Awesome. It's something you can place just like regular torches so they can hang, which makes them look really good. Also, these lamps have 4 variants as well, but again, we have to wait for that. I hope these torches don't have 4 variants. And another thing I've heard is that when you use this oxidized copper and place it like this, for example, on the floor, then this lamp, for example, will oxidize faster because it's on that copper. But enough with all this stuff here, now for the main thing. Copper Golem. First of all, it's made out of copper, but not this copper. I think it has to be a regular copper block, so we'll have to mine some ore, copper. We need to smelt it a bit. Hey, we have to put it in to smelt, so we'll put all that down there and let it smelt while we wait. Let's try to put some armor trim on my new armor, which I'll probably never wear again. But it doesn't matter. Check this out. I'm gonna put the most expensive armor trim on copper with copper and watch how it darkens. I like this. I took some armor trim so we can test how it all looks on different colors, and I have to admit I'm making some really nice combinations. And here it is. Let's see how it looks now in full. All the colors look good on me. Look at everything I have on me. But anyway, I actually really like this darkening effect. Copper on copper looks awesome. Well, I think this is baked. Yes, it's baked nicely. We did all this to make a bunch of copper blocks, and now I take these carved pumpkins and... My god, look at it. This is the perfect thing for single player, but I'm not single anymore. Now it's multiplayer. I have a friend, and that friend can even sort things, which is awesome. So all we need to do is put some things in this chest for him. For example, copper. He'll look at them repeatedly and take them. Now, where will you put them, sir? How did he notice that chest? Oh, he didn't. You're a bit stuck, sir. Can you reach it? From there? You can't do anything. You have to go around. In 2025. Year. I didn't manage to make both, so it doesn't get stuck in the trapdoor. What's happening now? I have to break down this trapdoor. My god, look. He put everything in. Does that mean he picked up everything? Yes. And now he's looking. There's nothing new, and that's it. Now, you know what I'm curious about? This is going to be a bit cruel, but I'll make you some more friends too. Yours. I want to see what this golem drops. Don't watch this, okay? It doesn't drop anything. It drops just 2 copper. So because of that, we'll make another golem. And now we've even got a double chest here. Look at how nice this chest texture is. I didn't know I'd be adding new chests, so this is really an awesome thing. And what would be a good thing to make them sort something in my base? Now I have a little problem with that, and the problem is that everything in my base is already sorted. How can I put this? I'm a rich man. I even have a cat. My cat Kira is purring. Say something to the people so they subscribe. Nothing, guys. You have to listen to my cat. Everyone subscribe. Find the subscribe button below and hit it for Kira. Ahem, welcome to the test. Copper golem. In front of me is a little copper chest, a copper golem, and 5 chests. Although only these 3 are actual chests, this chest has a trap on it. There's even a barrel here and a shulker box here. Can it open the shulker box? Now, let's set it to sort, for example, these pumpkins. It can't put them in these 3 chests because there's already something inside them. I put a rocket in here, I put a copper block here, and in this 3rd chest, I put a regular torch. So let's see where it's going to put this now. It's going to use this chest to place it, okay, and suddenly it can carry up to 16 items. Now, it's a bit strange to me. He remembered that he put pumpkins here, but he was still searching these chests to put them in. When all 4 chests are full, let's put arrows here and see where it's going to sort them now. It can't go here, it can't go there, not even in this middle chest, and now when he checks this the last chest, where's he going to put them now? The barrel has room, the shulker box has room, and it's going to go all the way to the 4th chest. My God. But you can't put it there either, and he's checking the same chests again, so he doesn't know where to put this, and he's not putting it anywhere. And now, if I took a rocket out of this chest, would he notice and see that this chest is empty, or would he leave? Where are you going? Hey, hey. Is it for real that he came all the way from there to here just to put it in this chest, to sort it? You know how to read, right? Hey? I don't know if you noticed, but in this episode, we haven't completed a single advancement. Is that true? There isn't a single new advancement for these copper golems? The only copper advancement that exists is for lightning to strike a villager through this copper lightning rod. Oh, this fence has oxidized, as you can see. Now it has changed color a bit and turned a little green, but not too much, so it's still similar to this one. The most oxidized one now actually looks more like this fence. We'll take a bit of honeycomb, and with that honeycomb, we can protect all these things, for example, this lantern, and we can also scrape it. Then I think we can improve it with this too, yes, but we can also do it with it. So now it will never oxidize again. But we don't want that because I actually want to see what happens when this little guy oxidizes completely. Ahem, welcome to the second test. Copper golem, the other 10 pieces. How many copper blocks do we even have? And let's see what happens when we have this many. I'll take and remove all these chests so that only one is left for them. And now they should all be looking at the same chest. Now I've placed the chest hanging in the air, and now all these little copper golems have to look up at the chest. Alright, first I'm curious if they can reach this upper chest that I just placed. So, that's 2 blocks above their heads, and it seems to me that none of them can reach it. Okay, for the next experiment, I'll need a stopwatch. Here we'll place a chest, and now we'll test what 10 little golems can do. Quickly, we have a full shulker box of cobblestone here, and now I'm going to empty my entire inventory and put all this cobblestone into this one here. Chest. Okay, the timer starts as soon as we place this block here, and let's see how fast they actually are at sorting. Even a full copper chest of items. Look, they're all at work. Look, 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 look. And now one goes and checks if it can be placed here. It looks like it can, and he puts it down, and now the others are going. Oh my God, they're waiting in line. I thought they would all open it at the same time. Look at how polite they are. They're all going one by one. Look, please, how they're all waiting in line. What is this? This is amazing, bro. They're waiting in line like they're at a bakery. Okay, what's this now? Where's the line? Where did the line go, huh? It's been a minute, and so far they've sorted 4 stacks. And the chest is in a bit of an awkward position, too. It's harder to reach everything here, but there are 10 of them, so hopefully they'll speed up. Okay, they sped up. In 6 minutes, they managed to empty everything. This chest, now let's see if they filled this one, and there are still 4 gentlemen missing, and you are the last one, so let's stop now. It took 6 minutes and 30 seconds to sort the whole chest of items. Now, we've shown everything made of copper except for one thing, but there's also one more thing that's not made of copper, and it's also new. What I haven't shown is that they've added all possible copper tools. So we have a pickaxe, a shovel, and an axe. And to be honest, this isn't really the strongest tool. This sword here is actually weaker than the iron sword, so I'm not sure how many people will use this sword. Actually, all these tools, I'm not sure how much they'll be used. What I do know is that now we have too many things made of copper, but that's all for copper. Now let's go find something we haven't found yet, and it should go into this chest. And that's something made of wood. Now how it's made, we'll see. Okay, so it's made from this wood. What we need is made from this wood here. The point is to strip all of this, and now this wood. When we put it in the crafting table, top and bottom, we'll get a shelf or a shelf, but not like a bookshelf. This is actually a real shelf. Oh yeah, Minecraft added shelves to the game, so it was really strange to me that Minecraft added these shelves. Because this item doesn't look like that one when thrown on the ground. Simply, here, compare this section and this pickaxe. The pickaxe is much bigger than the axe, and then it was strange to me why they put 3 items in one place. Would it maybe look better if there were only 2? But what's cool with these shelves is when we power them, We can just click on them and swap our entire inventory with the one on the block. So all these 9 slots can be swapped with my 9 slots, and even if only 2 are powered, then I can swap the right 6 slots. Watch this, and of course when only 1 is powered, it will always swap just the last 3 slots. Now, can a hopper insert items into this? Yes, it can. This is actually very interesting, but I think people will find it even more interesting that they won't have to use these shelves as shelves at all. And we place it like this, roughly, and then put 2 blocks of wood on top of that. It looks like a nice pillar, $1 million pillar, so I believe builders will use this a lot. I know I will now. These shelves exist in all types of wood, but the one I'm interested in is acacia, and I made 6 new acacia shelves because that shelf looks like copper, which will be great to make a little house for my new friend. I stopped to smelt some more copper and look who showed up, a zombie with a copper helmet. I have to wait here for all of that to smelt and then we'll make a house for the copper golem. Okay, since my house is here and I don't really have any free space nearby, the closest free space for my new buddy is right here next to this tower from episode 10. And now we have over 200, so there's a grassy area here, and that's where we'll build his house. We just need to clear out some of this grass first because we're going to place new blocks there, and I think we'll use some copper, but also a bit of white wood. Because we haven't used it anywhere else, and I actually think it fits nicely with this, so let's make the house area 5 by 7. For example, now we'll place everything I brought here, and now I need some wood. The door will be here, so we'll place this. We'll put a single wooden beam across the whole entrance. Now around here we'll place these copper blocks, but also these other blocks to save a bit since these are 4 times cheaper than the others. So we've set up the whole bottom part. Here I plan to put these 2 planks, maybe even here. As for this side, we'll put 2 like this, and above we'll put them again like this, and here on this longest side we'll have the biggest passage. That's a window, and above we'll also put these same blocks. Ha! I totally forgot about a place that has a ton of copper. I'm gonna dig out literally everything here, seriously. Well, maybe not this, but I've already dug out a bunch of blocks here, so I'll just take them, pick them up, and carry them away. No more saving. We're putting glass in between, and around it will be this copper grate, so the little copper golem can look at my statue over there and admire it. And lastly, we'll put glass in as well. And on the sides too, so it goes like this. Great, then this, then this. I don't even remember what things are called in this game anymore. I mean, I'm really out of practice. Now, as for the roof, we'll make it rounded like a semicircle here on the left and right sides. So this will be a very, very simple roof. For now, it's a full acacia roof. It's a bit monotone. Maybe I should combine some blocks, but I'm not sure which ones go well with acacia since it's a strange block. Now regarding the inside, the upper part of the roof, we won't make it flat, but we'll add another block inside. I don't know about this, but I like it for now. Okay, here it is, the fancy interior, and I think the house is finished now. We just need to add a roof on top. And now, since I put dark wood here, I think I'll put the same dark wood here as well. I'll put some slabs here and let's try to arrange them nicely so that the acacia doesn't show here. So we'll put a curve like this and extend it all the way through. Ta-da! Now I have to admit something. This is a really ugly block. I mean, this whole house is orange and I know it's ugly. I found a block that's similar to this acacia and that's the tough block, so let's test it out. Here's how tough looks from the side, and here we can also place this slate, or whatever it's called, deep slate. I don't know how builders can professionally sense these things. I have no idea what's darker, I can't see, so there's that. We'll replace some of the acacia blocks with these, and I hope that'll at least make the house look a bit nicer so it won't be so ugly. Okay, now I like the house a lot more. Now I need to fix this. In front of the area, we'll put a few cobblestone blocks, and the rest will probably be gravel. And there we go, now it has an entrance. Let's say that the gentleman living here, I think we'll name him Baki, because he's made of copper. And now I've noticed that the house is completely empty. I've prepared something to make for him. So here we'll put a chest up here like this. Okay, no, we'll move this one. Actually, let's break it. Then we'll put 2 planks here and here like this. Now, something else I wanted to test is to first put orange glass, since everything is already orange. I think it would fit better here than this white one. The white edge really stands out, so we'll change all the glass here. Now we need Baki. I wanted to remove these torches from here, so we'll put a lever here, turn this on, and we can even remove the lever. Alright, we'll take this one green chest, and Baki, come with me and go this way. Just hurry up. Wow, your bow is huge. Do you know how to shoot with that bow? Come on, come here. I have something to show you, something really cool. This is your new house. Do you like it? Now you're going to come here and carry things upstairs from this chest, if there are any. Look how it looks when he's carrying a sword. Look at the gentleman. He's carrying a sword. Look how he's carrying it now, like this. Wait a second. I don't really get it. Now, if I had expanded this. So now he should take things from this chest. They fill up here, put that in the chest, and then they go again in a loop. It works again, so now it's working for Baki. That means Baki in his own house. He takes the totem, fills up here at the top, puts the totem in, and then comes down and takes it again. I have a better idea. Instead of keeping my diamonds in this chest room, a thief could easily come here. So from now on, Baki will keep all my diamonds. I fixed up the house a bit more, and as you can see, now there's a full armor stand here with copper armor. His house is a bit messy. There's some leaf trash, but that's because he's sorting and I just put it there. I can't believe I managed to do this. He climbs up this step and tries to jump onto this shelf, opens the chest but falls too far down and then gets out of that chest. And now he's stuck in this endless loop, so we'll break this. Let him climb all the way around. What's the point? The point is that he's holding the diamonds, and those are all my diamonds that are going down, and all the diamonds are at his house. So now my friend Baki is keeping my diamonds, and he's very important to me. I even wanted to plant some of these new flowers for him. I mean, it's not that new. I'll put some here, some in the house instead of this pot, and now I've also added those flowers on the side. So his house is all fixed up, and he's really, well, I mean, just ignore everything inside. Just ignore it. So the man is taking care of my diamonds anyway. I can put wax on it so it will never change color, and it will always be able to keep my diamonds safe. And the last thing, I added a bed for him so Baki can also rest a bit overnight. He doesn't have to work all the time, but he likes to work. Now we've discovered all the things in the new Minecraft update, so thank you so much for watching. See you again in the next episode. Take care and gilly gilly.